Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of All Scoring No Defense, the best sports channel. And on this episode, I'm going to give my picks and predictions for the NFL divisional round of this weekend's playoff matchups. Let's get into it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this weekend we have four very interesting playoff or divisional round matchups in the NFL. Let's get into it, and I'm going to give my predictions for them. Let's see. Okay, first things first, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Okay, me personally, I'm going to take Buffalo. Let me explain on that. Kansas City's offense is high powered, yes, and their defense is starting to come along. But we got to look, man. Kansas City has had deep playoff runs the last 2 to 3 seasons. And do you really think they're going to continue that again this season? And look at this. Josh Allen is playing remarkable. Now, I do know Josh Allen can be a little bit inconsistent in big games, but his defense is playing superb. Did you guys just see how they shut out or how they dominated against New England? It was like, man, the game was over just as quickly as it started. And this Buffalo team or this Buffalo defense can get to the quarterback along with forced interceptions. So I think that's going to be a lot for Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs to handle. So with that being said, I'm going to be taking Buffalo. I'm taking Buffalo in a close shootout, 37-35. Next, we have the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Los Angeles Rams. Okay, now, I know a lot of people out there are going with Tampa Bay, but me personally, I'm going to take the Rams in the upset. Here's why. Tampa Bay is facing a lot of injuries, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Now, they are starting to get healthy in a little bit of areas, but their offensive line is facing some injuries. And now, I know this dude gets ridiculed, and I know he causes a lot of, how do I want to say this? He turns a lot of heads in the NFL, but I believe that if Antonio Brown was playing, I think he would be a difference maker in this game because Mike Evans is going to have his hands full, offensively, having to worry about Jalen Ramsey covering him. And then if Chris Godwin does play, he's going to have his hands full. So I believe if Antonio Brown was to play, he would kind of be that X factor on the offensive end for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But since he's not, it's going to be kind of hard, or it's going to be a lot for this team to overcome. And then defensively, when the Rams commit, I'm talking about fully commit, man, is this team explosive offensively. And we saw what this team can do offensively against the Arizona Cardinals. So that is another reason why I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams in this close ball game. I'm taking the Rams 33-28. Next, we have the Tennessee Titans versus the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm taking Tennessee. Yeah, I'm taking the Tennessee Titans. Only because for Cincinnati, and when you watch teams on the come up, you can kind of take baby steps, and I think that this is kind of a little bit of, how do I want to say this? This is as far as the line goes for the Cincinnati Bengals because they are a team on the come up, and they're still starting to break stardom. So I think that this is a little bit too much of a matchup for them. Now, if they do win this game, hey, but I don't think that's going to happen, and I don't see that happening. So I'm going to take Tennessee in this one, 31-20. Next, we have the Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to take Green Bay, but I do believe that this game is going to be very interesting, at least for the first half, because for the vast majority or for the few seasons, the 49ers have been giving the Green Bay Packers a little bit of problems because the 49ers are going to want to run the football. As a matter of fact, they're going to run the football because we know one thing about Kyle Shanahan is Kyle Shanahan loves to run the football. That's one of his main philosophies on the offensive side of the ball. He's going to run the football. So now the question is, can Green Bay's defense stop the run? Because offensively, Aaron Rodgers, he's coming into this game healthy. He even said it himself. He's going to be coming into this game healthy. And we know what the Packers can do offensively. So the task at hand is going to be, can their defense come up with stops, or can their defense come up with necessary stops, especially when it comes to running the football for the 49ers. So with that being said, I'm going to take Green Bay in this one, 30-21. Yeah. I'm taking Green Bay 30-21. And that's all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I do new episodes like this Monday through Friday, and I'm out.